All right, we're back with 404 Island. 404 guy here, 7HE404GUY. Before we get into the episode,
Warning. This program contains coarse humor and a sense of language that some people might not share. Viewer discretion is advised.
yeah, we don't need to see the rest of that. You know, there used to be a time when you could actually set the amount of RAM that Minecraft is allowed to use. So that if you had a magnificently large world, you could set the memory appropriately. You can't really do that no more, and it kind of sucks. Oh, it's daytime. All right. But anyway, we're back with 404 Island, the only solo multiplayer Minecraft series on the internet. And I welcome you folks to... It looks like we still got a speed potion on here, doesn't it? Alrighty. Hello, horsey. What do we got here? We got sugar canes. Why do we have so many sugar canes? I don't know. Oh, look at that. I'm all fast and stuff. We're not going back in the tunnel today. Because we got no reason to. Cuz... Where did I put those diamonds I had last episode? I wanted to do something. Look at this. Look at what we dang-dong diddly-dude did. Put this back. Where's the Netgear? I thought I had the Netgear in here. I want to mine those diamonds. I guess I can't without the Netgear, wherever the hell it is. It's... Oh, no, that's not it. Let's just make a new Netgear. Of course, there can only be one Netgear, but we'll make a new Netgear just for the purposes of hopefully getting a fortune enchant. Let's take a... Oh, look at you. You think you're so smart, do ya? Locking me in? Jeez. Friggin' spiders locking me in. They think they know how to stop the 404 guy, but they don't. Only the 404 guy knows how to stop himself. Okay, Silk Touch. We don't want any of that. Let's put this in here. What can we get on a sword? I mean, my sword's looking kind of chunky, but, you know. What do we got? Fire. I don't want fire aspect, because that can backfire massively. What can we get on a book? Get anything good on a book? Unbreaking 3. Feather Falling. Oh, come on. These are all crap. Anything else we can enchant? We can enchant, that's a pickaxe. No. Oh. An iron axe. Can we get anything on this? Silk Touch, efficiency. Okay, well. Fancy McFancy. Okay. I guess we won't be doing that then. I gotta find the Netgear. A fortune pickaxe should not just disappear like that. That's something that ought to be pretty uniformly kept safe. We shall locate. Any chance anybody else's Twitch stream is lagging its crap out? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have the Twitch stream open next to me. Because I just keep... my eye goes right to it. Anywho. Let's see. Crap that happened this week. The headlight on my car burnt out. And so the saga of the old vehicle continues. In this case, a headlight burnt out. Which is, you know... That happens with any car, really. But it's not anything like the old cars that I love, where you can just literally take anything off of it using standard tools. This is like a weird-ass car. Did I... Oh, no. We gotta go back in the tunnel. That's where the pickaxe is. We'll save that for another day then. As I was saying, it's not like those old cars where back in the day, you know, you can just take just about anything off the car and just use like standard tools or whatever and it'd all be good. Can't do that no more. Because these days you gotta take it to the dealer, and the dealer's gotta do this and that. And you know, when I was a kid, I used to think that dealer plates meant that the person's a drug dealer. And it's very much an accurate description, given the way that the dealership treats me. Flame punch. I guess a flame bow would work. Punch, power. Let's try doing power. That doesn't stay in there. We'll try doing a power. Oh boy. Where the hell did he come from? Look at you. Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from, Mr. Creeper? No one invited you here. Oh, yeah, you coming this way. You coming this way, are you? Are you? Are you? You think that's smart? Ooh, I shot you in the foot. Oh, shot you in the chest, I guess. Crap, my ear is itching. I think these headphones might have a spider inside. Hold on. Nope, no spider. Okay. Where were we? Lapis Lazuli. So yeah. It's a very accurate description because dealerships do in fact charge an arm and a leg for just about any service work that they do on a vehicle. I need a headlight replaced. It's like, what's wrong with the vehicle? The headlight doesn't turn on. Oh, so I just need you to replace the headlight. Oh, but we can't just replace the headlight. Oh no. Replacing the headlight would be like the easy way. Fortune 2, that's what we need. Fortune 2. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this, baby. We can do this, baby. Let's see. Give me this. Oh, jeez. Okay, just put that one in there. We need fortune. We need fortune. And we know we're going to get it this time. Look at that. Look at that long-ass enchantment. If I get fortune and silk tux, I'm going to break something. Let's go. Just fortune. But that's good. Fortune is good. We have another iron pickaxe somewhere, which also has fortune on it, which means if we combine the two, we get fortune 3. And that's the highest you can go. But as I was saying about automotive repairs, they charge you a diagnostic fee. It's like the headlight doesn't turn on. Oh, well, we're going to have to diagnose that. No, you don't need to diagnose it. The headlight's burnt out. Oh, well, it could be this. It could be that. No, it couldn't. The headlight is burnt out. I watched it burn out. No, they're still going to charge a diagnostic fee. Huh. Okay. I get out the voltmeter. I prove to them that the headlight is getting 12 volts. I show them the headlight that I removed from the vehicle and say, look, this element is burnt out. Therefore, this headlight is burnt out. You know what they say? Still got to charge the diagnostic fee. That's automotive dealerships for you. They will never relinquish the diagnostic fee, regardless of how many diagnostics you've done yourself, regardless of whether you want them to actually do any work on your vehicle. They will charge you the diagnostic fee anyway. Thus, explains my experience thus far with the dealerships of the vehicles. Which is why I'm just going to fix the headlight in my car myself. There's no point in taking it there because they're not even trying to hide it anymore. They're just like, yeah, we're just going to charge a diagnostic fee for that, and your money's gone. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is looking good. This is shaping up to be a very nice Minecraft survival island. You know, despite the fact that we need to go elsewhere for just about everything, this is holding up. We got our house, which somehow spawned a creeper inside. I still do not know how that happened. Maybe I should just put down, like, I don't know. Creeper dust. Nice. Okay, yeah, I should be putting down some more torches over this way. This is where creepers are going to spawn, because they blew up here last time, and they blew up the fence. And when they blow up the fence, look at that. Oh. No torches on the fence. That doth blow up. I'm just going to make sure that this area is supremely well lit. And maybe put another torch there just for fun. Alright. We should have enough iron to build ourselves an anvil. Build ourselves an anvil on 404 Island. There we go. So that'll allow us to combine the two pickaxes. Oh. You know what? I just realized I actually had an anvil over there. Yay me. Excellent observation skills. Look, you can see it from here. There's that anvil I was... Oh, jeez. I just wasted so much iron on this thing. Can I decraft this? Can I Control Z this anvil? No, I cannot. Okay. Can you enchant an anvil? If so, maybe it was worthwhile, but there's no use for this anvil here. I can't even place it down where I want to. Jeez, there's torches in the way. Okay. Well, we got an anvil anyway. We've got to gotta figure out where I left that iron pickaxe, the fortune pickaxe. Let me think. I think it's on the other side of the ocean. Yeah. The other side of the ocean, man. I tell you what, dude. Hey, doggy. Oh, good. There's a spare boat. I don't have to move. There's 2 doggies. Bye. Alright, let's go after that. I now want to get that pickaxe. I really want it. Really want it. Alright, so what else has been going on with the lives? I've been friggin' busy. And it's likely to get significantly busier in the next couple of weeks. I like how in school, every single major assignment is due on the same day. Like, almost like it's coordinated, you know? Yeah, this assignment's worth like 40% of your final mark. This other assignment that's worth like 50% of your final mark. They're both gonna be on the same day. It's, you know, kind of terrifying in a way, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But do I really want to put forth the effort? I mean, this is going to be the last set of classes that I take with my studies, at least for now. Looking at the financials, whether or not I'm going to go for a PhD, I probably won't go for a PhD. I'm probably going to work for a little while before attempting to do so. Because that way you build up, and you build up some savings, and that's what helps you in your retirement. And it's interesting, I think there was a George Carlin skit on this, about how the owners try to keep the general population less educated so that they're less likely to make smart financial decisions, less likely to figure out how they're getting screwed over, basically, right? And I mean, it's a well-educated skit, but I think he kind of went off on a tangent, maybe. But, yeah, I mean, it's true. There's so many people who just don't know how to correctly manage their finances. And that causes a lot of crippling debt in some cases. And I've actually seen this personally with friends, and it's like, you know, I can't help, but I wish they would listen to my advice when they go out and they purchase a $40,000 brand new truck, which they can't afford because they get 0 down, and it's you pay it off in so many months. The only thing is, during those months, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Like, look at it this way. You buy a $40,000 truck and you have an auto loan on it. The second you drive it off the lot, you know that it's worth $10,000 less than what you paid for it. Regardless of what type of truck it is. It's worth significantly less the second you drive it off of the lot. But not only that, so that, you know, automatically, if you were to just return it the next day, you've already got $10,000 that you have to pay back because you're not going to get anything back from that auto loan. Right, they're not going to refund you your full cost. They're not going to refund money. So you just have this. Oh, check it out, a recipe. You just have this this loan for an automobile that you can't necessarily pay off immediately. So if something happens to the car, like 2 seconds after you drive it off the lot, then you're screwed. Now, crap. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, financial responsibilities. If you're living paycheck to paycheck because you bought a $40,000 truck, then you couldn't afford the $40,000 truck and you shouldn't have bought it, right? And I mean, I experience people arguing against me on this all the time, but it's true. Because you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not saving for the times that something happens. You're not always going to be in good health, and it's optimistic to think that way. What you need to do to secure financial independence, you need to be able to plan for the events in which you are not in good health. So yeah, maybe your financial advisor tells you that you can afford a mortgage on a $3.5 million home. But if you are not leaving any savings after paying the mortgage on the house, then you're in a pretty bad spot, because that's not going to end in your favor. You can pretty much guarantee that it won't end in your favor. Say you twist your back, right? Sure, you get maybe workman's compensation, but it's not enough. It's certainly not the same as what you were getting paid initially. So basically, that leaves you in crippling debt, and that puts a lot of stress on people. So what am I saying with this? Bottom line, plan out your finances. Don't just buy something because it's a fancy, shiny new truck. You know? Times aren't always going to be good, so when the times are good, you plan for when the times are bad. And if you do that, then you're more or less it's a given that things are going to go all right. Because you did the correct planning. You've taken care of everything. You've tied up the loose ends prior to stuff hitting the fan. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice with the 404 guy, but certainly you should be able to kind of get derive some kind of meaning from that. So yeah, plan things out. So that's why I'm planning out my PhD and funding my PhD, because yeah, they pay me a certain amount, but then I'd just be going paycheck to paycheck. I wouldn't be accumulating any savings. So when attempting to go for a PhD, one of the best things that you can do is work for maybe a couple of years to save up some money, have some savings that are ready there. And that way you can go for your PhD, and you know, if I don't get anything immediately after my PhD, or if anything happens, still ready, still secure, still got that emergency fund. Always keep yourself liquid. Don't go into debt. Right. Accumulating debt is just not a good thing in general. Try to avoid it. Let's see. What else do I got? I shouldn't be really talking about this because I'm supposed to be talking about my life. Let's see. Today I stuck it to the man, proverbially. Well, I stuck it to the Walmart man, right? So I was looking to buy a flashlight. I go to the checkout. I go to check out with this flashlight because, on the shelf there was just a complete mess. So I pick up the flashlight. I'm like, they scan it. I look at the price. I'm like, holy crap. $34 for a goddamn flashlight. You kidding me, boy? You put that flashlight, you put it right back on the thing. That ain't worth no $34. It said 10 on the price tag. And so the guy's just like, oh, I can take a look at that for you. And, well, okay, you can take a look. And they just came back. They're like, okay, we'll give it to you for 10. I'm like, all right. I talked down a $34 flashlight to $10. It might have actually been a $34 flashlight. That might have been on the price tag, but they didn't have it organized in such a way that it was obvious. So they really shot themselves in the foot if they're taking any loss on that. Where the hell is this pickaxe? Like, seriously, I should have run into it by now. Look at this. I'm on my second bit of food. How much time have I even been running down here? Jeez, I should have been at... Look at that. I just ran out of food. Anyway, I got the fancy flashlight, which it might be worth that much. I don't know, but they had it mislabeled on the shelf as being $10. I thought it was $10, and then when they came up to me, they just gave it to me for $10. So, hey, there's more diamonds. Like, what was I thinking when I dug this tunnel? This is just awful. Well, I didn't dig this tunnel. I guess Server Timmy did. But I mean, what was I thinking when I was paying Server Timmy however many diamonds to dig this friggin' tunnel? Like, oh, yeah. Okay, finally. That's been like friggin' 5... Oh my god, it's not even here. Where's my fortune pickaxe? I'm probably closer to the exit than I am to the entrance. Oh, my fortune pickaxe has disappeared. Why, oh why, hath my pickaxe forsaken me? We shall never have a pickaxe again, I have decided. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this... Oh, jeez, man. That thing gets me every time. Crap. You hear that? Dude, that is creepy. Lucky thing I still got a speed potion on. We are going to be mining fatigued for quite some time now. Alright, so no sign of a pickaxe. That was a waste of time. I'm really disappointed. Where the hell did I leave the Nepgear? I honestly have no idea where I would have left the Nepgear pickaxe. That's the other Fortune 2 pickaxe. Like, without that, we can't have Fortune 3. And the whole point of this episode was Fortune 3. Well, the whole point of this episode was I was going to do something that wasn't underground. Looks like I failed that mission. I've completed the 404 Island intro, by the way. It's a little intro song that I can play at the beginning of each episode, which I probably won't because it's a 50-second long video, so I'll probably just play it at the end. But it's an homage to Gilligan's Island, a television show that I watched very much as a child. Pretty cool. But I'm a little bit disappointed by how I sung it. Because the way that I started singing it like... Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. And if I do that, then when I do the audio, when I mess with the audio settings, I can get it to sound pretty damn close. But then I switch to scratchy voice, like, just sit right back and you'll hear a tale. And that doesn't work as well, because when you do the audio settings on that, it doesn't come out sounding anything similar to the original. Look at this. Look at how much closer we were to this side than from the other. That's pretty cool. Alright. So the Nepgear is nowhere to be found. That pickaxe has just simply disappeared. And I'm very sad by that. We still got like 5 minutes-ish to be above ground. So let's be above ground for 5 or 6 minutes. Oh crap, 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 they're after me. Ah! No! 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 Oh shit, 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 he's actually gonna get me. Crap, get back. That was crazy. I'm in bed and this friggin' spider's attacking me, dude. Okay, so that's just some iron pickaxe. That's not the Nepgear. The Nepgear pickaxe was like the super awesome fortune pickaxe. Where the hell did it go? I'm really bothered by that. I don't know where I left the damn thing. Hold on. How much does this cost? 2? It's worth it. Where the hell is the Nepgear? I need that pickaxe. What am I gonna do? Like, oh dude, that guy's got not diamond. Friggin' fancy armor here. Look at Mr. Fancy. Oh crap. I can't get rid of that block. I still got mining fatigued. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's run and go and run and go and run and go. One, and go, run, go. Hey. Alright. No signs of the creepers, that's good. Okay. So the Nepgear pickaxe has disappeared. I might check out, Oh, what, you gonna come after me, are you? Come at me, bro? Huh? Just try it. Not a single helmet, not even. Not even anything. Alright, I think maybe I might have left it over here. As like a safekeeping before going to the end. We'll take a look-see. So yeah, while I was out at the store, I had to buy some work gloves too. That'll basically, I just wanted those to. There's not even a chest over here. I just wanted some work gloves so that I could keep my hands clean when I'm working on my car. And it's in the DIY section, and they've got surgical gloves. I'm like, why are there surgical gloves in the do-it-yourself section? They're literally labeled surgical gloves. I'm like, huh. Interesting. So this guy comes over, he's like, oh, can I help you with anything? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be doing a DIY kidney removal. I was wondering which of these gloves would make it squirm around the least. And this guy, I say that with a straight face. This guy's just like, holy crap. We don't recommend that you do kidney surgery using any of these DIY gloves. Kidney surgery is not something that you DIY. But yeah, that was pretty funny. Let's see. The only other thing to talk about is that I've been writing again. Hold on. Taken up the old pen and paper once more, and gotten to writing the great Canadian super novel. Or maybe not super, but just a Canadian novel. Which hopefully will be of some interest to some people eventually. I don't know. I don't claim to be a good writer, and if I write anything, it's not going to be, like, super important. I wrote a book once, but I never published it because I'm just like, I don't want people to read my crap. But I go back and I read it sometimes, and it's actually quite entertaining. So, I don't know, maybe it would be advantageous for me to try and to publish that book. But to publish a book, you need a literary agent, and to get a literary agent in this day and age is nearly impossible. Like, if you try to get one, then they're going to want you to build something like a social media following. Oh, build a social media following. Get a bunch of people to follow you on Twitter. Like, what? I could post a picture of naked people. That usually gets quite a bit of interest on Twitter. But no. Hey, what are you doing out here? You're another worker, okay. Unfortunately, I guess you can't do that. Or I guess I can't do that. I have too much dignity to do that. I wouldn't really try and build a following in such a way. But potentially one day, if this channel blows up, then maybe I will publish a book. If I was ever to publish like an instructional book, I got the perfect name for this. Copyright 404 Guy 2819. But I've got the best name for a book. If you were to build like a self-help book or anything like that, then publish it with the name The Book On, and then whatever else is there. So think about it. The Book On, say for example, I don't know, construction. Home construction. The Book on Home Construction. If you publish a book under that name, then it's like you're a legend. You know, you can walk around, you can say, hey, I published the book on home construction. And it's true, because that's the title of the book. But it makes it sound like you're a lot more important than you actually are. Oh yeah, I wrote the book on home construction. Versus, oh yeah, I wrote the book on home construction. No one's going to tell the difference on that. Well, I won't guarantee it. But I can pretty much guess. No one's going to be able to tell the difference. If you say that you wrote the book on home construction versus if you say that you wrote the book on home construction. It's an identical sentence. So if you do write a book that's instructional, if you give it that naming scheme, right? The Book on Home Construction. Then it makes you sound super important, even if you're not. All right, I've maybe pushed more advice through this episode than I have in any episode of any 404 Guy stream in history. We've done financial advice. We've done sticking it to the man. You know, it's like no one's likely to ever watch this or take any of these things to heart. And I certainly do not take any responsibility for anything that I say in this video. That's why the disclaimer was at the beginning of the video. Jeez, these guys multiplied. Why are they all green? But you know. This is also kind of a way for me to keep track of my own things. Okay, so we got no Nepgear. The Nepgear pickaxe has disappeared. If anyone wants to go back to a previous episode and locate the Nepgear pickaxe, then please feel free to do so. I will be ever so grateful. I don't know what I did to it. I had it at some point and then I didn't. So I must have, I don't know, maybe I left it on the ground. I hope not. Anyway, I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUI, and this concludes this episode of 404 Island. Once we get back to 404 Island, that is. So this episode we talked about financial advice, life advice. You know, just sticking it to the man. You gotta fight for yourself, man. You gotta learn some math, plan out your life, make sure that no one screws you over, because that makes you overall a more valuable person to the human condition. If companies can't screw you over, they're less likely to try and screw someone else over, and that just basically gives us like a herd immunity to companies trying to screw us over, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. It's a George Carlin skit. I watched it for like 5-10 minutes. But he makes a good point. What should we do with this egg? In exactly 20 seconds, I am going to fire this egg forward, and we shall see what happens. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, look at that. Hey, egg. Alright. No sign of the Nepgear. I am so sad. My fortune pickaxe hath disappeared. One last place to check. Two last places to check. Okay, it's not in there. It's not in there. We found it! I knew we could find that Nepgear. Okay, so we just went on this big random search for nothing. Oh my god, 17? Hold on, let's flip these around. 15, oh my god, that's expensive. That'll put us down at 15 levels and we'll have to work our way up. But that's about equivalent to dying, I suppose. So I guess we can do that. We'll do that next episode, though. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUI, watching the sunset. And this ends today's 404 Island. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe, follow, etc. Doesn't matter to me because I don't get paid for this. But have yourself a great day anyway. And I'll see y'all next time. Feel free to share it on social media if you think it's social media worthy. I'm the 404 guy, 7HE404GUI. And this was 404 Island.
Just sit right back and hear a tale of a maple trip that started over here and ended somewhere else. The mate was a mighty sailing man, the skipper I'm not sure. Some passengers set sail that day for a 6-minute tour. A 6-minute tour. Oh, the weather started getting rough and the little boat got tossed. If not for the current of the Nepgear, the boat could have been lost. The boat could have been lost. The boat set ground on the shore of this mostly well-known island, where the 404 guy, Server Timmy 2, Ronathan James, and some guy, the Vigi Game Star, and the rest are here on 404 Isle.
I like that ending. I really do. I'm definitely gonna keep that. I just gotta fix the audio.